Little People, Big World, stars Zach Roloff and Tori Roloff officially announced their divorce. Why? I will explain everything. Never miss this video. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we have some very sad news to share with you. Fans of the hit reality show Little People, Big World are heartbroken as Zach Roloff and Tori Roloff have officially announced their divorce. After years of being one of the most beloved couples on television, this stunning revelation has left many in shock. In this video, we're diving deep into the story, exploring the background of their relationship, the details of their split, and what's next for Zach and Tori. So grab a seat and let's get into it. Zach Roloff, one of the stars of Little People, Big World, has been in the public eye for most of his life. Born with achondroplasia, a form of dwarfism, Zach's journey on the Roloff family farm has been watched by millions. But it wasn't just his family that captured the hearts of fans. Zach's relationship with his now estranged wife Tori quickly became one of the most adored parts of the show. Zach and Tori's story began in 2010 when Tori, a school teacher from Oregon, met Zach while working on the Roloff farm. It was clear from the start that there was a spark between the two, and the relationship grew from there. Fans got to see their romance unfold on TV, from their first date to their engagement and eventually their wedding. It was a love story that seemed like a real fairy tale. They tied the knot in 2015, surrounded by their families and friends. At that time, everyone was excited to see where their journey would take them. They had big dreams not only for their personal lives, but also for their careers and their growing family. After getting married, Zach and Tori quickly expanded their family. In May 2017, they welcomed their first child, a son named Jackson. He was born with achondroplasia like Zach, and fans were thrilled to see the family grow. Zach and Tori often shared glimpses of their family life on social media, giving fans a window into their world as parents. In 2019, the couple welcomed their second child, a daughter named Lila, who was born without dwarfism. This addition to the family brought even more joy, and once again, fans couldn't get enough of their journey. Despite the challenges of parenting and balancing their personal and professional lives, Zach and Tori appeared to be stronger than ever. However, as with many relationships, things weren't always as perfect as they seemed. Behind the smiles and happy moments, there were whispers about the strain in their relationship. While the couple continued to post adorable family photos, there were subtle signs that things weren't as they appeared. In 2023, rumors began circulating that there was trouble in paradise for Zach and Tori. Fans started to notice the absence of certain posts, and the couple's social media presence seemed less collaborative. The signs were subtle, but the internet was quick to notice the change. In early 2024, the couple sparked even more speculation when Tori made a cryptic post about feeling overwhelmed and unsure of the future. Though she didn't directly address her relationship, fans immediately began to question if everything was okay between the couple. While neither Zach nor Tori addressed the rumors directly, their followers continued to speculate. Some fans tried to remain optimistic, believing that the couple was just going through a tough phase, while others feared that their relationship was nearing its end. Then, in late 2024, the couple confirmed what many had feared: they were officially separating. On March 12, 2025, Zach and Tori Roloff made their official announcement they were getting a divorce. In a joint statement shared on their social media accounts, the couple revealed the decision to part ways after nearly a decade of marriage. After much consideration, and with heavy hearts, we have made the difficult decision to separate. Our journey together has been filled with love, laughter, and growth, but we have come to realize that we are no longer the best partners for each other. We ask for privacy and respect as we navigate this new chapter for ourselves and our family. The statement was heartfelt and respectful, reflecting the mutual love and respect they still had for one another despite their decision to go their separate ways. Zach and Tori also made it clear that their focus was on co-parenting their two children, Jackson and Lila, and maintaining a sense of normalcy for them during this transition. As expected, the news of their divorce sent shockwaves through the fan base. Fans flooded social media with messages of support for both Zach and Tori, expressing their sadness and wishing them the best for the future. Many fans were particularly concerned about how this would affect their children, Jackson and Lila, who had grown up in front of the cameras. Some fans were heartbroken to see such a beloved couple go through this, while others pointed out that relationships, even in the public eye, can be complicated, and sometimes things don't work out despite the best intentions. So, what's next for Zach and Tori? While the details of their divorce remain private, fans are hoping that they can continue to co-parent amicably for the sake of their children. Both Zach and Tori have hinted that they will continue to be involved in the Roloff family's business and will likely remain a part of Lpbw, Big World in some capacity, although this may look different moving forward. Zach has always been an integral part of the Roloff family farm, and Tori has continued to develop her career as a teacher and content creator. While they may no longer be together, their individual paths will likely continue to be intertwined as they raise their children and work through their personal journeys. Divorce is never easy, especially when it's played out in the public eye. Zach and Tori have shared so much of their lives with us over the years, and it's only natural for fans to feel a sense of attachment to their story. However, it's important to remember that behind the cameras, they are human beings going through a difficult time. As we wrap up this video, we want to send our support to both Zach and Tori. We hope they find peace, happiness, and healing as they navigate this new chapter of their lives. And to their children, Jackson and Lila, we wish them all the love and stability they need as they grow up surrounded by their loving parents. More update. Lpbw, Big World's Tori Roloff opens up about tough parenting moments that make it all worth it. And Lpbw, Zach Roloff called evil pushes fans off deep end. I will explain everything. As demonstrated by Tori Roloff, parenting children can be incredibly rewarding, despite the fact that it's not always simple. After the Lpbw, Big World alumna shared on social media how a hard afternoon with her 7-year-old son, Jackson, turned into a priceless bonding opportunity for the child and his 4-year-old sister, Lila. Fans are praising the reality star's parenting style. Tori shared a story on Instagram on July 31 about Jackson and her husband, Zach Roloff, fighting over a new toy. This afternoon was hard when Jackson and Dad couldn't agree on a Lego set to get. I know sounds funny, but we're trying to teach him to make smart decisions and not just buy something to buy it while also having a grateful heart, Tori added. But it ended with Jackson crying and not getting what he wanted. It was difficult to tell him no. However, we do our best to do better every day. But it was all worth it when we got home. With simplicity, Lila picked out her ensemble, enabling her to bring a Princess Belle set home. The description continued. She then requested Jackson's help in putting it together. When Jackson helped his sister make her beautiful set, it was all worthwhile. Observing as the older brother helps the younger. I felt obliged to share this even if it's all just Legos to show parents that it's all good in spite of the challenges. Fans commended Tori for her handling of the matter in the comments section. You are entirely right. Although being a parent is difficult, it is well worth it. They will appreciate it when they are older if you start teaching them now. Well done, one individual wrote. Though often difficult, those life lessons are a result of good parenting. Another Instagram user concurred, saying, we must always keep in mind that we are raising adults, even though we never want to see our children suffer. Tori and Zach have a 2-year-old boy named Joseph, in addition to Jackson and Lila. Fans were raving about a video montage Tori shared earlier this month showing the family swimming and canoeing in Lake Merwin in Washington State. Enjoying every moment of these lake days. Tori captioned the photo, and one reader referred to her and Zach as awesome parents. Another person remarked, you guys look like you're having so much fun. Lpbw Zach Roloff called evil pushes fans off deep end. In his podcast conversations with his wife, Tori Roloff, Lpbw, Big World star Zach Roloff appears to be revealing his true nature. He is alienating a lot of fans based on his recent remarks. What did he say then that infuriated the fans? Zach and Tori Roloff want to concentrate mostly on their podcast, Raising Heights, after officially departing Little People, Big World after season 25. They have certainly been successful in attracting attention to their content and generating views. But they have also lost a significant portion of their fan base due to their controversial themes and viewpoints. The pair from Little People, Big World recently talked about how they lost Tori Roloff. Viewers have expressed curiosity about that sensitive topic ever since it happened. Their opinions on abortion, a topic that is by definition contentious, also generated a lot of discussion. Zach and Tori Roloff have much more freedom to express their true feelings thanks to their new podcast, which allows them to voice their opinions without being filtered by TLC. Depending on your perspective, this can be a fantastic illustration of freedom of expression, but it can also go too far. According to a recent podcast episode, Zach Roloff sparked controversy with yet another controversial stance, splitting many listeners of Little People, Big World. Among other things, Zach says he said that dogs don't go to heaven. Fans also took issue with the ex-couple from Little People, Big World's sanctimonious opinions. Given that they formally severed their links with TLC permanently, it appears that their actual selves are now being exposed. Fans of Little People, Big World had a lot to say about the podcast after these recent contentious viewpoints, and they weren't afraid to voice their genuine emotions either. I just listened to the infamous podcast episode, and they were so sanctimonious the entire time, one viewer commented. Zach then adamantly declared in the conclusion that dogs do not go to heaven. How on earth is he aware? And he wasn't moving. He added that believing in a guardian angel is a secular notion. Seems to know everything. An additional commenter concurred, stating, "This is evil. I simply cannot think that way." Who is Matt Roloff? Everything about Zach Roloff's dad as he decides to leave farm to ex-wife Amy in Little People, Big World premiere. And Little People. Big World star Tori Roloff is currently participating in a fitness challenge that's making her leaner, stronger, and happier. I will explain everything. Small people, large world. Matt Roloff declares that he will leave his family property to his ex-wife, Amy Roloff, rather than his 4 children or his fiancée, Karen Chandler. In season 25 of Little People, Big World, Matt Roloff announces that he will leave the family property to his ex-wife Amy Roloff instead of his fiancée Karen Chandler or any of their 4 children. Matt and Karen confer with Amy and Chris Murrick, the sole owners of Roloff Farms, regarding this decision. Karen appeared to support the decision. American television personality, novelist, farmer, business entrepreneur, and motivational speaker Matthew James Roloff was born on October 7, 1961. His role as a dwarf discussing his daily life with his family on TLC's Little People, Big World is his most well-known one. Roloff is a well-known actor who has appeared in several movies, including Star Wars Ewoks, The Battle for Endor, and Under the Rainbow. He's excellent friends with Martin Kleba, who starred in Pirates of the Caribbean. Additionally, he is a member of one of the best Little People sports teams, the Lpbw, working as a computer programmer for Silicon Valley companies such as Altos Computer Systems. Roloff sold systems software to Fortune 500 companies. He moved to Sequent Computer Systems in Oregon to escape the demanding hours and stress of his previous position. Roloff and Amy came to Portland in 1990, while Amy was expecting twins. Roloff is a co-founder of Direct Access Solutions, a company that manufactures accessibility products for small people in the hotel industry. In addition to being a motivational speaker, Roloff is a member of the American Program Bureau and the National Speakers Association. His speeches focus on sales leadership, inclusion, and overcoming the odds. Organizations include the Association of Legal Administrators, the Illinois Holocaust Museum and Education Center, the Manitoba Child Care Association, the Kansas State Council of SHRM, Tyson Foods, Walmart, and United Healthcare have all given speeches. In 2011, Roloff also gave a speech on diversity and spoke at additional universities, including Indian Hills Community College, Adelphi, Indiana, Minnesota State, Cloud State, Penn State Worthington Scranton, and New Mexico State. In addition, Roloff has appeared as a well-known guest on several television programs, such as Extreme Makeover, Home Edition, The View, Rachel Ray, The Oprah Winfrey Show, The Tonight Show with Jay Leno, and Chelsea Lately. Roloff wrote his first book, Against Tall Odds, in 1999 with the assistance of a ghostwriter. His second book, Little Family, Big Values, was released in 2007 and focuses on the need of tolerance, love, and respect for families of all sizes. 2018 saw the release of Roloff's children's book, Little Lucy, Big Race, which was dedicated to his grandson Jackson. In the book, Tracy Summer and the Roloff family are given credit for ghostwriting. In the next season premiere of TLC's Little People, Big World, Matt Roloff makes a decision about who he will leave the farm to. To inform his ex-wife Amy Roloff and her husband Chris Murrick about an update he made to his widow, Roloff, and his fiancée Karen Chandler sit down with them. We've pretty much decided that whatever part of the farm I still own will go with Amy when I die, Roloff said. Amy responded, I'm not sure how to respond to that. Still at a loss for words, Amy pondered on the experience in an open interview. Why? To the camera, she said, it's crazy. Returning to the group environment, Roloff indicated that the farm is too complicated, so he chose to give it to Amy. The farm raised 4 of the ex-couple's adult children. Karen made it plain that she had no intention of taking over Roloff's farm management after his death. She looked at Roloff, who nodded and then continued. You did. That was your idea. I'm the one who came up with the notion that you give everything you own to Amy aside from Arizona, which is our joint property, she admitted. Karen explained that Amy and Matt were a family, that they founded and worked on the farm together, and that she helped Amy comprehend why she and Matt left the farm. I came in later, and I don't want it, and I don't want to take away from the people who built it, the family, the kids, so that is definite, he said. The farm is off the table whether we get married or not, Karen continued. There were differing views on Matt's decision when the video was posted on TLC's Instagram page. She deserves it since she helped build that farm, one reader said, to which another said, but what about the money she already received for her share? She got her fair share. She is not owed anything by Matt. For his kids or grandkids, he should put it in a trust. He's putting her in the position to then deal with the kids, one person observed, while another added, Amy is remarried. Hey, Amy probably wants everything in writing so she will believe it because she was taken by surprise. Matt has previously made commitments. Probably the best thing the man's done yet. One fan wrote, while another added, I understand Amy's reaction. She will ensure that it is handled appropriately. No more today. What are you thinking about this gossip today? Let us know in the comments, and stay tuned by subscribing to our channel to get more updates like this. Thank you.